Hi, good morning again. It's me. I was inspired by a good friend to make another video. Apparently, she probably like this $1 million smile, right? So that one is for you, T. All right. So this morning I want to share with you an experience I had a while back, and it is with my hope that it will help you out of a similar situation. And this is mostly for the ladies, because the gentlemen know how to handle themselves very well, I suppose. Anyway, most of you who know me personally knows that I was working in Mandeville and I was living in Kingston. Yeah, very tedious, hectic days I have driving all that way down there. You know, doing that I learned a lot on the road. I learned how to handle myself, I must say, pretty well, because I have to deal with big trucks, and to get there early you have to be going as if somebody was chasing you. That's how I used to drive. However, this particular day I had workshop in Mandeville, and then I had some business to do, so I left Mandeville pretty late. It was something, I think it was almost 9 o'clock, or after 9, or somewhere thereabout in the night. I decided to take the highway home, and when I entered the highway, there was a car. It was moving pretty slow. When I got close to the car, well, at this point, my car was not tinted. It was clear. You could see that there was a lone female driving the car. So there was a car, and I took a quick glance and I realized that the front window was a little bit down, but I could not see who or what or how many people was in the car, who was driving the car. Anyway, I started going pretty slow because I was beat. I was tired. And the car drove up beside me. I tried to get a glance, couldn't see anything, and he started to do the same, drive right beside me. So I was wondering what's going on. I wonder if it's somebody who knows me. So I could not see the license plate. I could not see in the car, so I have no idea who it was. I know that the car was gold. That's all I know. It looked somewhat like a bluebird or somewhere thereabout. Anyways, he was driving like that. I slowed down, he slowed down. I moved faster, he moved faster. So I said, okay, let me see what this guy is up to. I went to the toll, the first toll, them here, somewhere thereabout. I paid my toll, went through, he paid his toll, or she, or whoever is in the car, paid the toll, came through as well. So he was doing this, I would say, cat and mouse thing all the way. I drive slow, he drove slow. I tried to go faster, he tried to go faster. But all this time, he was staying very close beside me. So I started panicking. So I put my husband's number up on my phone screen, because I trust that he would have been quicker than the police in case of anything. So there I was going, and this guy is playing the same thing, and then I'm getting nervous now, and I'm scared, because I'm on the highway, and it was pretty lonely too at that time. No, when after a while he sped up, he left me, and I was, oh, thank you, Jesus, he's gone. So I feel a little better. But all the time I was going towards the second toll, I was hoping that somebody would have come onto the toll, that I could, drive with them, so I could feel a little safer. That did not happen. I got to the second toll, paid my toll, got through, and dear Jesus, the car was right there, and it was parked, and I was like, okay, something must be wrong, or I don't know. So I continued driving moderately, going on. Just as I take the bend, leaving the second toll, and I take that bend to come around, this nigga drove up. And believe me, that's when the chaos started. He drove very close to me, and he started beeping his horn. And I mean, like he would not let go, like something was wrong. And he was beeping. And I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? And he started coming over onto my car, literally trying to push me off of the road. And I panicked that I didn't even remember that I was planning to call my husband to tell him what was going on, because I was panicking, because he was practically pushing me off the road, not touching my car, but almost pushing me off the road, as if he's saying, you have to stop, or I have to get you off the road. And everything start going through my mind. I'm like, Jesus, what am I going to do? If I try to go faster, he's coming at me. If I try to if I try to slow down, he's coming after me. And I'm like, oh my God. And these movies that you watch sometime, they really come into into play when you need them. Because I remember there was a movie I watched, and there was a move that, believe me, Nadisha wanted to save her life because I knew this man was up to something, and that was the only thing that came. So I slammed my brakes, and when I slammed my brake, he was off, and I stopped, and I realized that he no stop. So I switched to the next lane, and I put my foot on that gas. And believe you me, people, I never checked my rear view. I never looked back. When I put my foot on that gas, I don't know what number I bring that speedometer up to, but all I know, the car was going like crazy down the highway, and I never stopped until I get to Ferry Police Station. By this time now, on Mandela Highway, there were more people. And I stopped the car, and I actually went and parked beside other cars at Ferry Police Station, and I was like, what do I tell the police? I don't know the make of the car. I don't know nothing. I don't know what I'm gonna tell them. I was so nervous, I was shaking. And I called my husband and I told him what happened, and he asked me if I knew anything about the car other than what I told him, and I didn't know much. So I just sat there, and I began to pray, and I began to thank God, because believe me, based on the situation, if you had been there, I probably not would have been alive today. And that little move that I learned, I can smile about it, but believe me, every time I enter the highway and I get to that spot, it's fresh in my mind. So that little move that I learned. So ladies, we need to really look out when we're on the road, because there are these people out there who thinks that they can do certain things and get away with it. And I don't know, but just look out for yourself, protect yourself, try to be alert when you're on the road, and make sure that you arrive where you're going safely and alive. So once again, thank you for watching my video, and thank you, T. I did this one again, and I don't know, I just hope it inspired somebody, and I just hope that it can help somebody out of a bad situation that's similar to this one. Okay, love you all. Bye bye, have a good day. Time to go to work.